Presidential Report. I'm Ethan Vargas reporting from Manila. We're coming on the air to bring you the latest. Uh, President Biden will deliver a statement or remarks in just a short while. We are still following this story of the Trump assassination attempt. So far, there are no information given uh, about the current happening, but we just heard an hour ago that President Biden, Vice President Harris has been briefed, had a full briefing of the events that happened yesterday. What happened yesterday during a political rally, former President Donald Trump was tried or was attempted to be assassinated by a 20-year-old, but the president was not killed, and the former president was safe and not killed, but he has an injury in his right ear because I think some sources saying the teleprompter, the glass of the teleprompter, while some are saying actually actually the former president already confirmed that a bullet ripped through his right ear. So we are still waiting for President Biden to appear as he is expected to deliver presidential remarks. Before we continue, former First Lady and the wife of the former President, Melania Trump, has released a statement saying, "I am thinking of you now, my fellow Americans." A monster. I'll just read some excerpt of the statement of the former First Lady. A monster who recognized my husband as an inhuman political machine attempted to wring out Donald's passion, his laughter, ingenuity, love of music, and inspiration. The core facets of my husband's life, his human side, were buried below the political machine. The former First Lady also added that we're all humans and fundamentally, in- instinctively, we want to help one another. Dawn is here again. Let us reunite now. The winds of change have arrived. So that's a statement of the former First Lady. Um, we're still waiting for the president to deliver his remarks. All right. So we're just gonna pause for a moment to wait for the president as he is expected to deliver remarks. All right. We have also received this news about the Republican National Convention, which is happening on Monday. Former South Carolina Governor and Trump former Trump opponent Nikki Haley has been invited to speak at the Republican National Convention, and she has already accepted a speaking role. So we're gonna deliver it. We're gonna deliver the whole Republican National Convention next Monday. Tomorrow, actually, tomorrow we're gonna bring that to you. All right. We're still waiting for President Biden to deliver remarks. We have also received this that the president is rescheduling his trip, which was originally planned for Monday, according to the White House. All right, we're still gonna wait for the president's remarks. We'll be right back. This is Capital Politics special coverage, presidential address. Welcome back to Capital Politics special coverage, the presidential address. The former President Trump delivered or released a statement 6 hours ago from on his Truth Social account. We'll show you the uh, that statement from the former president. Alright, here it is. I'll read it again. Thank you to everyone for your thoughts and prayers yesterday, as it was God alone who prevented the unthinkable from happening. We will fear not, but instead remain resilient in our faith and defiant in the face of wickedness. Our love goes to the other victims and their families. We pray for the recovery of those who were wounded, and hold in our hearts the memory of the citizen who was so horribly killed. In this moment, it is more important than ever that we stand united and show our true character as Americans, remaining strong and determined. Uh, and not allowing evil to win. I truly love our country and I love you all and look forward to speaking to our great nation this week from Wisconsin. He ended it with a prayer sign, a prayer emoji, and the JT. So that's a statement of the former president of the United States talking about thanking and remembering the families or thinking of the families of those who were injured and killed in the rally yesterday. All right, so we're still waiting for the President of the United States to, oops, to deliver remarks. Um, let us clear that the Republican National Committee will still continue with the scheduled Republican National Convention despite the assassination attempt or the attack to former President Donald Trump. All right, we're still gonna go again to a break. This is Capital Politics special coverage. The Republican National Convention. The presidential address to the United States. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Capital Politics Special Report. presidential address. I'm still Ethan Vargas here, joining you for a full marathon coverage. Actually, we started our coverage at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and that continued until earlier. We have a special report. Now we are still having presidential report. Uh, so we are still waiting for the president, President Biden, to deliver or uh to deliver remarks. So we're still gonna wait for that. All right, we're now just a short while before the President of the United States will deliver remarks from the White House. Uh, so we're still waiting for the President. It's 1:56 p.m. Eastern Time, so we're gonna bring you here it is. Let's just wait for the former president, for the President of the United States, President Biden. All right, we're gonna pause for a moment. We'll be right back to this Capital Politics special report presidential address. Politics special report presidential address. I'm Ethan Vargas reporting. In just a short while, President Biden will deliver a remarks in the Roosevelt Room on the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. We're now gonna go to the White House for an update. Uh, so, all right, let's have now the live video feed. All right, that's the live video. We will begin. All right, here's now the President of the United States.
Good afternoon. Last night, I spoke with Donald Trump. I'm sincerely grateful that he's doing well and recovering. And we had a short but good conversation. Jill and I are keeping him and his family in our prayers. We also extend our deepest condolences to the family of the victim who was killed. He was a father. He was protecting his family from the bullets that were being fired. And he lost his life. God love him. We're also praying for the full recovery of those who were injured. And we're grateful to the Secret Service agents and other law enforcement agencies and individuals who risked their lives literally for our nation. As I said last night, there is no place in America for this kind of violence or any violence for that matter. An assassination attempt is contrary to everything we stand for as a nation, everything. It's not who we are as a nation. It's not America. And we cannot allow this to happen. Unity is the most elusive goal of all, but nothing is important than that right now, unity. We'll debate and we'll disagree. That's not going to change, but we're going to not lose sight of the fact who we are as Americans. Look, Vice President Harris and I were just briefed in the Situation Room by my Homeland Security team, including the Director of the FBI, the Secretary of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, the Director of the Secret Service, my Homeland Security Advisor, the National Security Advisor, and we're going to continue to be briefed. The FBI is leading this investigation, which is still in its early stages. We don't yet have any information about the motive of the shooter. We know who he is. I urge everyone, please, don't make assumptions about his motives or his affiliations. Let the FBI do their job and their partner agencies do their job. I'm instructed that this investigation be thorough and swift, and the investigators will have every resource they need to get this done. Look, as this investigation continues, here's what we're going to do. First, Mr. Trump, as a former president and nominee of the Republican Party, already receives a heightened level of security. And I've been consistent in my direction to the Secret Service to provide him with every resource, capability, and protective measure necessary to ensure his continued safety. Second, I've directed the head of the Secret Service to review all security measures for the Republican National Convention, which is scheduled to start tomorrow. And third, I've directed an independent review of the national security at yesterday's rally to assess exactly what happened. And we'll share the results of that independent review with the American people as well. And finally, I'll be speaking more about this tonight at greater length from the Oval Office. We must unite as one nation. We must unite as one nation to demonstrate who we are. And so may God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, when you spoke to President Trump yesterday, what did you, sir?
Mr. President,
Mr. President,
shifting your campaign strategy, Mr. President?
Mr. President, do you regret?
All right, that's President Biden delivering remarks. I think we heard it correctly that the president will have a Oval Office address later this evening. Do we hear that correctly? We're gonna confirm it to you later. But so far, the president said that they had short but good conversation. That's the president said about this. As I've said, that's the president delivered a statement. Uh, that's part of his speech. Also, he mentioned the security for the Republican National Convention, and all right, we can confirm that the president will deliver a Oval Office address tonight. We're gonna bring the time later, but it's, we'll air it here also on Capital Politics. We're gonna now end our special report. We'll bring you the Oval Office address later this evening. This has been a Capital Politics special report. I'm Ethan Vargas. Thank you for joining us for democracy, for the American people. Thank you. I'll see you in the evening for the presidential Oval Office remarks.